They say Netflix has thousands of shows, but let's be real. Most of what you see is the same old stuff everyone talks about. But what if I told you there's a secret list of hidden gems buried so deep that even Netflix doesn't push them? Shows so good, they'll make you question why you never heard of them before. Some of these shows were ahead of their time. Others got buried under bad marketing. And a few? They were just too unique for the mainstream audience to handle. But here's the truth. If you haven't seen these yet, you're missing out on some of the best entertainment Netflix has ever produced. Why do some of the best shows stay invisible? Is Netflix purposely hiding them? Or are they just too good for mainstream audiences? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have 5 mind-blowing series to binge that you never saw coming. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and share it. And please drop a comment below to share your thoughts. All right, let's start with a show that messes with your mind in the best possible way. Most people think time travel is just about hopping into the future or past. Wrong. Dark takes time travel and shatters every rule you know. Imagine waking up one day and realizing your entire life is connected to events that happened decades ago, ones you had no control over. Families get entangled, secrets come to light, and suddenly the past isn't just behind you. It's happening all over again. The story starts with a missing child, but quickly spirals into something much deeper. It's not just about time travel, it's about fate, identity, and the terrifying possibility that no matter what we do, history repeats itself. Still think you understand time travel? Watch Dark and think again. If that wasn't enough to break your brain, this next show takes crime drama to another level. Did you know Netflix made a crime thriller so perfectly executed that people are still mad it only got 1 season? A show that mixes 2 completely different worlds, Japanese Yakuza crime and British detective drama? Yeah, and almost nobody talks about it. Why? Imagine this. You're a detective in Tokyo. Your brother, who was supposedly dead, is suddenly the prime suspect in a London murder case. Now you're forced to leave everything behind to track him down in a foreign country. That's Giri Haji, a story packed with betrayals, hidden motives, and an ending that will stay with you. But here's what makes it different. This isn't just another crime show. It blends genres, jumping between intense drama, action, and even moments of surrealism that'll leave you speechless. The cinematography, stunning. The characters, deep and unpredictable. 1 season, that's all you get. But trust me, it's perfect the way it is. Now imagine watching a show so strange, so unlike anything else, that once you start it, you can't stop. Picture this. A blind girl goes missing for 7 years. When she returns, her sight is completely restored, but she won't say what happened. Instead, she gathers a group of strangers, promising to tell them a story that sounds more like science fiction than reality. She speaks of alternate dimensions, mysterious captors, and an experiment that defies everything we understand about life itself. And here's the real kicker. The OA doesn't just tell a story, it plays with reality itself. Watching it feels like stepping into a dream, one that gets deeper and weirder the longer you stay. Fans are still demanding a revival, but even with just 2 seasons, it's a masterpiece. The OA isn't just a show, it's an experience. And once you start, you'll never look at Netflix the same way again. All right, now let's talk about a show that got canceled way too soon, but fans refuse to let it die. You ever hear of warrior nuns? No? Well, what if I told you there's a secret society of them trained to fight demons? And one day a dead girl wakes up with an ancient artifact in her back, suddenly gaining superhuman abilities. Sounds insane, right? Welcome to Warrior Nun. This show was packed with action, insane fight scenes, and a story that got better with every episode. But just when it was getting really good, Netflix pulled the plug. Fans, however, didn't let that happen quietly. After a massive online campaign, a movie sequel is officially in the works. Why did Netflix cancel it? No one really knows. But what we do know is that if you love fast-paced action with a supernatural twist, you need to watch this before the movie arrives. Missed out on this one? Now's your chance to catch up before the movie drops. And now for the most hidden gem on this list. Everyone knows about Vikings and the Last Kingdom, but barbarians? That's the one Netflix forgot to promote. And yet, it tells one of the most legendary stories in history, how a band of outnumbered warriors pulled off one of the greatest defeats against the Roman Empire. It's brutal, raw, and packed with historical accuracy. And here's the best part. It's not just a battle story. It's about revenge, betrayal, and the impossible choices people make in war. If you love epic war dramas, Barbarians is hands down one of Netflix's best-kept secrets. And guess what? Season 2 is already out, so you don't have to wait. Just hit play and get lost in history. And there you have it. 5 mind-blowing shows that Netflix doesn't want you to know about. But now that you do, which one are you watching first? Or better yet, have you already seen a hidden gem that nobody talks about? Drop it in the comments because who knows? Your pick might just be in our next video. And if you want more recommendations like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.